Namaskar friends. In astrology, whenever we talk about discipline, masses, democracy, organizing something, the only planet which is responsible is the Saturn. And Saturn was out of discipline. It was moving in the retrograde motion since last 30th June, and fortunately it will move in the direct motion from 15th November. And how this change in the motion of the Saturn is going to affect you and the world, I am going to discuss as always. And thanks for our well-wishers and patrons for encouraging us and ratifying whatever we said in the earlier videos about the astrology, about the motion of planets, and about everything. And all the predictions are coming true in all respects. So, this video is for the movement of Saturn from 15th November to 29th March only. Because on 29th March, Saturn will move from the Aquarius to the Pisces, and it will affect the whole world in a very different way. So please consider this video for 15th November to 29th March only. Okay, so now I am going to discuss how it is going to affect you. But before that, let me have a smart and short look how it is going to affect the world. Saturn is the indicator of democracy. So a lot of things, and also of the parliament, and also of the government system. So you can see a lot of changes, a lot of shifts in the rulers of world in so many countries when Saturn will go direct. The importance of agriculture sector, which has diminished a lot, will again come, and you can see a lot of changes in the mining sector also, as well as the manufacturing sector. Services sector, pure services sector like the software, and they will be decimated to small extent, although they will continue to rule the world, because the whole generation, whole period for hundreds of, they are going to rule 100 years, coming 100 years, they are going to. One more thing I can add here, that factories and labor, labor system, labor and masses will get more and more power, and after 15th November you will see certainly change in the government system, and instead of aristocracy, the masses, the downtrodden will have more say in the government system. So it was all about the Saturn and the world system, but at last, most important thing I want to emphasize, so that you will remember and check my predictions, a lot of government collaboration, international collaboration, treaties, I can see in a new way defining the whole government system, whole ruling system of the world. More and more countries will make new treaties and new relationships, I can easily see in the coming period after 15th November. Remember my words, you will appreciate me. So now I am going to start the predictions about you as an individual, and before starting this, only a few words. All these predictions are as per your ascendant, not as per solar sign, not as per lunar sign, because solar sign runs for a month, lunar sign runs for 2.25 days, but the ascendant runs only about approximate 2 hours and nothing else. So these predictions are more accurate, more reliable, and there is more possibility of coming them true. Second thing, for getting total view about your future, you should see more and more my videos about the movement of Saturn, movement of Jupiter, movement of other planets, what is going to happen. If you see in totality, then you will get a clearer picture. Third thing, If you want accurate prediction about you, then it is better if you consult a professional astrologer like us with your horoscope, so that you get a more clear picture about you. So it was all there. Now I will start with the ascendant Aries. Uh, it is the first zodiac sign uh, in the all zodiac signs, and with this zodiac starts. So they are full of energy, but they were facing a lot of difficulty. First difficulty they are facing, that unpredictability of their friends, support system, brother, sister. So they were highly confused. What is happening? What is happening? Suddenly they will find solace that everything is settled in their life. I could see a lot of problem in their knees and shanks, which will be resolved to great extent. They will see that a lot of pain in knees has reduced a lot. Another thing, many Aries people were finding that their career growth has stopped to a great extent. Some blockages had come. They were unable to understand why it is happening, and the persons who were in business, they couldn't grow beyond a level. So this is all going to stop. Something good is going to happen, and you will see that more and more opportunities of, especially on the career growth, will happen. Persons who were handling government departments, government system, licensing, they were also facing a lot of trouble, and unable to see why this licensing is not materializing. So it will happen again, and things will come in a proper way, and they will be happy to see. But especially persons who were depending on the regular stream of income, they will also find solace and relief, because the irregular income will continue to come. Another important thing about Aries people is that if they are contemplating marrying their children, it will happen very shortly, and the things which were getting blocked suddenly will come on the smooth manner, and they will be benefited, and their hobbies and passions of their spouse will materialize in some great source of income. Suppose that your spouse was trying to create a YouTube channel, and but nothing was coming out, really small stream of income. Suddenly it will create a lot of flow of income. Many persons, not directly, but some persons of Aries ascendant, which are trying to be blessed with children, their dream will also come true, and they will get some support in all respects. I can see some change of place for your father. If he was staying some other place, he may stay some other place, change of place, but along with growth of income. So it was all for the Aries ascendant. Now I will discuss the Taurian ones. Taurus ascendant. Dear Taurus persons, best thing about this change in motion is about your career. All the growth channels, especially with in foreign countries, persons who are handling foreign countries, going to foreign places, they will be benefited a lot. They will be certainly benefited a lot, and more growth avenues happen. And the bureaucrats who were trying to go to some foreign assignments, and if you are Taurus ascendant, your wish will be fulfilled in a miraculous manner. And this is also very good for the persons who are in the judiciary, who are in the religious matter, who are doing coaching, who are doing guiding, who are mentoring, who are teaching. This is the best thing to happen. Persons who also do business with foreign countries, or do partnership with foreign countries, this is also a very good time. After 15th number, their wishes will materialize. And one more thing I can certainly say, that if you are feeling enmity with your boss, your higher ups, these things will be resolved. But don't fight with them, otherwise you'll be crushed like anything. For some time, I can see separation with your spouse, health issues with your spouse. I can easily see, and I can also see a lot of unplanned expenditure for the Taurus persons. And the best thing about the Taurus persons is who are in the field of politics. If you are in the politics, if you are running or going to fight an election, you will be benefited with the good news. The victory chances of Taurus persons are very high when Saturn will go direct on the 15th November. I can see also your spouse is going to buy a property or can indulge in construction, and your children may get a new career opportunity, and if they were trying for competitive exams, something like this, certainly they will be benefited. They will get very shining success in this field. uh, I can also see an stability or some achievement on the career front or some source of living front for your father, and he will be certainly give you some good news. Also, I can see if your mother is a businesswoman, she will enter into a new partnership, and it will be a good news for you. And it may also possible that your mother-in-law may interfere in your domestic matter. So avoid this. Otherwise, you'll feel certainly some issues in your married life. Health of your mother may be affected to a bit, and that is all about the Taurus ascendant. And on the health front, I can see the Taurus persons may have to be admitted in a hospital or something like this. And it is my strong advice that instead of going to hospital, go to some ashram in the company of some great sage or sadhu or say a guide, some master, something like this, so that the combination of the hospital get nullified. Believe me, it will get nullified. On the health front, another thing I can see the some good news about the your pain in knees and shanks, and the persons who are facing a lot of acute pain sciatica front, they will also be benefited, and they will see great relief on these front. Remain cautious about your left eye and left ear, because I can see some mishappening on this. Okay, so it was all for the Taurus ascendant. Now I will take up the Gemini ascendant. Gemini ascendant, if you are trying to earn from some sources which don't involve a lot of labor and effort, the period has come. The money from lodging, money from commission, money from dowry, money from uh, bribe, and all the money which you are expecting without any real effort and labor, and it was stuck somewhere, it will be released and you will be benefited. Moreover, you can also find some great achievement, great income, great resource from your in-laws side, or some inheritance money will also be boomed upon you, and you will thank me for this great prediction. And if your children had some love affair and it was failing again and again, something great is going to come on their front. With the passage of time, I can see that it may materialize in some established relationship called marriage. But one thing I want to say that if you are having some secret relationship which may be illicit and unethical, please avoid. please avoid, because Saturn is waiting to punish you for the same. Saturn doesn't like these things, and he may punish in a very stringent way, and it will cost you your reputation if you are the Gemini ascendant. Persons who are in judiciary, persons who are in religious matters, persons who are coaching, teaching, guiding, they will get a lot of success in their profession. Especially, it may be possible that they may not get a lot of money, but certainly they are going to get a lot of reputation and success, fame, something like this instead of money. So you should try. And if you are handling uh, some matter related to foreign affairs, religious matters, you will be benefited. And if you are not even start to have something from foreign places, and you will earn that money which you didn't earn since your career began. So it is a strong advice for you. Relationship with your father will improve. Relationship with the master will improve. Relationship with your guide will improve. Relationship with your mentor will improve. And I can see your spouse may develop something more, something very different on her career front, and it may be possible that he or she may be transferred a bit. Your mother, if was trying to get some big tender, some big order, some big deal, very competitive deal, she may be benefited. So it was all for the Gemini. Now I'll move to the Cancer. Dear Cancerians, the best thing I can see on your marital front. The marital front, which was shaking like anything, especially the matters related to your in laws, your spouse family, they will be settled a bit, and you will be find some relief. Otherwise, daily conversation, especially the painful ones, disturbed you a lot. But after 15th November, I can see you will get a lot of relief. So, and one more thing I can see, the persons who are in the commission business, licensing business, who get money without real toil and labor, they will be benefited a lot of benefited. And it may be possible that you may get some inherited property, some big property, some big money, either from your parents, your ancestors, or it may also be possible that ancestors and families are uh, 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 inheritance from your spouse. So either way it may happen, but it will happen, and especially the cases where you are struggling to find some thing like this, and it was again and again backtracking, it will go direct, and you will be benefited. I can see a lot of health issues, especially your genitals, hormonal, and everything, something like this. So you should take care. If any health issue crops up in this period from 15th November to 29th March, it will long last. So it will be better if you have some tendency, some hint about your health issue, get it checked and take all the precautions so that you have not to suffer for a long period. On your career front, I can see some big change. Some big change. It may happen that whatever your career path is, due to some unhappy news, some bad news, you will have to change a big your career in a big way, which may not look good in the initial phase, but in the long run, which will going to benefit you a lot. And I can see the construction are buying property by your children, and I also can see a lot of some expenditure, some big investment by your father. And your spouse will be, I already told, your spouse will be benefit on her or his source of living, some good money, It is something like this. So it is more or less a good period for the Cancerian persons, and you should enjoy that. However, one thing I want to caution that if you have some secret affair, secret relationship, or intending to have some big bribe from some cut or some big cut from some illicit or unethical deal, it may create some big problem to you, and it may mar your career and reputation, everything in the coming months. So it was all for the Cancer ascendant. Now I will move to the Leo ascendant. Leo persons, the best thing about this movement change of the Saturn is that if you are intending to marry and nothing was coming out, the period has come. If you're intending to enter into a partnership, especially the business one, then the period has come. The things were going haywire, something like this, that, but now they will be settled, and you will see the miraculous change in your destiny, especially if you are running a period of Saturn in the as per Hindu astrology. One thing I want to alert you about your health, especially if you have past history of diseases in your urinary tract, kidney, sexual organs, bones, uterus, testicles, then the period may come as a nightmare to you. So please take care of this if you have past history. Otherwise, also for Leo persons, the health front is going to be weak. Many diseases which were subsided, they will come up again and they will torment you like anything. Uh, if you are preparing for the competitive examinations and success was not coming through, but if some result is supposed to come between 15th November and 29th March, certainly you will get some good news, some success. It may not be miracle, but your efforts and labor which you put in, they will give the great results. If you had applied for a big loan, big debt, big investment, then these things again will come live, and your loan will be sanctioned. You should subside the enmities, because this is the period your enmities may overpower you. So avoid enmities, otherwise you may suffer something like anything. If you are relying on the income from foreign countries, this is the best period, and you should take care of uh, all your relationship in foreign countries, because there is no option at all. Your spouse may be a bit stronger, overpower you, but just tolerate this, because you know that she is the best well wisher in the world. If she or it may be husband or a wife. Many times people complain with me that I always target women or something. No, when I'm saying spouse, it may be he or she. Just understand that it is simple spouse. Some new sources of income may arise for your father, or he may get some promotion or something like this, and your mother may start construction of a building, or she may purchase some big plot. So if you are going to purchase a plot or going to start construction and it is not happening, just contemplate after 15th November that I will construct a in the name of my mother, or I will buy a plot in the name of my mother, something like this, and you'll see the things will materialize in a very smooth way, very smooth way. And I can also see some very positive development on your children career front. especially if they were complaining about their stableness. Because many software engineers, I find that they are very much interested in changing places, sometimes transferring to another place, this is that, yeah. So it will happen like anything for all these career persons. If you are trying to create some new vertical in your business, Leo persons, this is the best period. And if it is the technical one, this is more profitable. This is more chances to get realized. So it was all for the Leo persons. Now I will move towards Virgo people. Two things very important for Virgo persons. If you are trying to get benefited, blessed with a child, the period has come. If you are trying to get into some informal relationship, the period has come. If you are trying to realize your love affair, the period has come. So, in totality, the period is very good so far as your orientation is which concerned. Orientation of the brain, orientation about the thought, orientation about emotions. So something will stable like this. But if you have past history of diseases in your stomach, belly, heart, liver, gallbladder, intestine, urinary tract, kidney, then this is the period of alert. Diseases related to these fields which were subsided, they will crop up again and affecting your health as well as create a lot of tension or something like this. Persons who are in gambling, persons who are in lottery, persons who play share market, this is the good period for them and they may realize their ambitions. But this is also very good period for the persons who are in the creative field. If they are creative, something good you are going to make, and this is also a good period for the competitive examination appearing persons and also the persons who file papers for the tender, and they are expecting that the tender will be opened in their favor. So it is the all about you. So if you more important things, I want to caution that if in this period some of your relative wants to come to your place, want to stay with you, please avoid. Well, second thing, that if you have some court cases which are pending, which are lying in the cold storage, gone into cold storage, no one was asking you about it, please take care of these cases, because after 15th November, these cases are going to torment you. And I can see your children are will be blessed with some money, wealth, something like this. They will say that it is the best period to happen in their life. But this is not the end of the story. They in future they will see that some better period has come. But as of now is concerned, they will say, "Oh, this is the best period," something like this. Enmities may come out, and please don't fight with anyone, because enemies will overpower you, and see that a lot of court cases and these things happening like this. I already told, if you are trying to get success in competitive examination and tender, this is the best period. Please don't avoid my words. You will otherwise you will repent like something. There will be success for your children on their source of living front, as well as for your father, as he will see some promotion, especially related to some foreign place or some with some big change in place. This will be the good period, and your mother will develop something very important, something hobby, career, something like this. And even if she is in business, she will open new branches, give some new franchises, something like this. And your spouse is going to make very intelligent move regarding investing, and it will be very successful period for her. or him. So it was all for the Virgo ascendant. Now I'll move to the Libra ascendant. Dear Liberals, if you are considering construction of your house or buying some big property and you are feeling deficient, what will happen, how I will arrange the money, how where from I will give the this options, something like this, best period has come. Remember my words, best period has come. You will money will be arranged, everything will happen, and something will start in a miraculous way. And simultaneously, your love affair, creativity will be at its peak, and you will certainly give a wonderful novel or painting or song or and many I have already suggested my friends who are in the film industry, who are directors, actors, and musicians. Please don't lose the support of the nature of the planets in this period from 15th November to 29th March, and you will be benefited. And if you are trying to get blessed with children, this is the best period to happen. Source of living, I can see something good on the front of source of living for your mother, and similarly, your children may be benefited with a posting at far a place. It may be traumatic for you, but it will be good for them. And I can also see something big for your father on the religious front, on the court cases front, and if it is in business from the foreign countries, so it is very good period for them. Your friends or brothers sisters may get married in a very thumping way, and similarly I can see for your younger brother and your uh, neighbors, they were going to achieve something big with their consistent labor, effort, and pains. Something big achievement, but it will be due to his or her labor and effort. So it was all for the Libra ascendant. Now I will move to the Scorpio ascendant. So now it is the turn of Scorpions. So Scorpions, Saturn is the lord of third and fourth house in your horoscope. And the best news is about the persons who are in the real estate. You may be in construction, you may be in real estate dealings, or you may simply be dying to construct your own property, your own house, or buying a big house in your name. So for the Scorpions, the best news is about the real estate, real estate, real estate. And moreover, if you are aspiring to buy a very good vehicle, very good car, SUV, or any luxury item which is worth for the long time, then this is the best period to acquire. And certainly you are aspiring, and many a time your dreams were Saturn again and again and again. But these dreams will are going to be realized after the Saturn gets direct after 15th November. So don't get delay. Start or buy or whatever you're going to do before 29th March. You are getting sufficient time for all these, so don't delay. Okay. And one more thing I can say that for the Scorpions, heart issues, lungs issues, and communication issues are going to be settled. Either suppose that you are facing some big disease on the lungs or heart, then it may be cured, or you may have to visit the hospital. And diseases relating to these fields which were subsided, they may crop up again for being treated. So it is something like this. And one more thing I want to add here, that relationship with your neighbors, friends, brothers and sisters are going to be improved, and same thing applies with your mother. So if there is something confusion, something, you settle them, because you can change your friends, you can change your relatives, but you cannot change your neighbors. Do you understand? Yes. So Scorpion do this. So, another thing I want to add here that some diseases may crop up related to your throat or right ear. And if you have some past history, please take care of that, and also take care of your nervous system. Uh, Persons with the past history of issues with your nervous system may get some big, especially if their Mercury in the horoscope is afflicted. So take care of your these things, and the Scorpions are going to show their valor, their courage. In the coming period, and they will certainly get success in this field. One thing I want to alert: if you are in gambling, if you are in something related to a share market and big shots you are making, then please be alerted. Otherwise, you will suffer like anything. A lot of big losses I can see. Ancestral property, what you get from your ancestors, father, mother, anything you have, please take care of this in the period, because there's very big possibility that you may get something like this. But before 29th March, get every paper, every document settled. Otherwise, you may repent like anything. Some big gain, unearned income may occur to your father, your guru, your master. And it is my strong advice: if you want to go on the spiritual path, this is the best period. You may proceed for this. And your children may make some big investments. So take care of that. It should be very planned. It should be in a very planned manner, and it should not be any risky. Otherwise, they are going to make. And very big news on the career front of your spouse. It may be your husband or wife, but something big is going to happen, and the promotion, the growth, and she or he was trying to achieve that. It will go through, and all the hurdles and bottlenecks will be removed like anything. Uh, and if you are trying to cultivate some hobby or passion or some new inclination, this is the good period. Not right now, not right now, but this hobby and passion may be developed in the long run as your career. So, in this way, I am very optimistic about the things, and relationship with your brothers and sisters. I already told you neighbors will improve, so take care of them. And but one more thing I want to add here: don't give space to your friends, relatives, neighbors, and even brothers sisters in your own house. It may be a very philanthropic move, because they need some. Suppose that your old friend comes to your city and asks a temporary shelter because he is searching job, but don't do. It will be a long time affair, because despite your best efforts, it will not be possible for you to move him or her out. So please, and it will create a lot of disturbances in your domestic matters, affairs, everything. So please don't give space to any such person in your house. It was all for the Scorpions. Now I will move toward the Sagittarians. Dear Sagittarians, creativity, the communication which was faltering again and again for you will be on the right track after the change of motion in the Saturn. Moreover, the source of living, you are struggling. You are not getting the wealth. The wealth was yours, but you are not getting. A lot of problems, bottlenecks happening. these will be removed. And now the clarity will come about your source of living from which you earn your bread and butter. So everything will be cleared, as simultaneously the matters in your immediate family, a lot of confusion, miscommunication, quarrels will happening in your immediate family, everything will be settled. And it will be due to you only, because now you have understood how to handle these matters. So after 15th November, a lot of good news I can see on your source of living front and on your immediate family front. And I can see a lot of smart and short journeys, especially relating to your profession, career. It will be very short journeys, not very long journey to go into another continent, but small journeys, short journeys may happen. The best thing is about that if you have some real estate, some property, I can see some big income coming on that front. And simultaneously, I can see some big investment in the real estate. The real estate will not come immediately, but you will invest, and it will be very wise step. So please do that. Please do that, and the income will come in the long run, and prices will appreciate in the long run. But I will suggest you to make this investment happen. And the more good news I want to decipher. I can see the big shift in the career of your children. They may grow like anything. Their prestige will improve, their income will improve, they will be promoted, and something very good is going to occur regarding your children. Because it is very sometimes it becomes difficult to get fame as well as money, but it is going to happen in case of your children. And long journeys I can see in case of your spouse. They may go to a long places, long journeys, foreign places, and simultaneously they may involve some religious matters. And if your spouse is from the judicial front, related to your law, legal front, it will be very wonderful. As she or he may also get a lot of ancestor property from their ancestors. Ultimately, you will also share the booty. Uh, and if your father aspired to add some vertical in his business, then this is the best period. He may start some new partnerships at some foreign place or some other place. And if he was trying to get some big tender, big success in some competitive tender, then this is going to happen. So far as your confusion, miscommunication with your neighbors, friends, and brothers and sisters was happening, it will be resolved. But take care of your diseases about your mouth and face, and some infection, something like this may occur, and you should take care of that, especially your teeth, everything related to your mouth. And please, also take care of your nervous system. If some disease was subsided, it may occur again, and it will be a long-term affair. So best thing for the Sagittarians, I can say that do more and more meditation. Do more and more meditation, and also do alternate breathing pranayama. Please do that. The in the long run, it will be very good impacts for you in this period. So now I will move to the Capricorn. Dear Capricorns, Saturn is your Lord, and a lot of confusion, miscommunication, and indecisiveness was overlapping you, and you are unable to understand what to do, what not to do. Many times you thought, why it is happening, why my family members are not understanding me, why a lot of confusion relating to source of living in your work atmosphere, everything was happening, and you are unable to handle. Really, you are unable to handle. And the worst period for the Capricorn was their domestic matters, real estate, everything. So it was not a good period, but suddenly everything will come true. True in good respects. Yes, you will see that family members have got harmony, they are on the same page, and your source of living, your wealth, everything had the issues related to these things have been settled in very amicable manner, and real estate matters are also resolved. So this is a very wonderful period, but if you are in a very bizarre field, suppose that you are doing research or working, developing new concepts, then this may not be a good period for you. So, if you are in these fields, settle them before 15th November, and if you are not, wait for the 15th November. This is very good period for your spouse to get inherited property, and some big deals he may materialize in this period. He may get some money, wealth, property without doing any real effort, and this is the best period for your children. Yes, some big success I can see for your children, especially in foreign countries, far off places, and you will see how it happened actually. But these children, this will be happen. And if you're trying to get blessed with the children pregnancy, to some extent, this is also period. But since Jupiter retrograde fifth house and Ketu is Dragon's tail is in the ninth house, so there is a strong possibility of miscarriages also. So you will have to take care on that field. For your father, this is the period for earning big money from gambling, taking adventurous decisions. So this is the wonderful period, and he may also earn a lot of money from gambling and from big tenders, from doing risky things. So I don't want to explore more because you understand where the discussion is going on. So, but I believe if you are reasonable IQ, you must have understood the meaning. For your investments, big investments, you may liquidate them in this period because you must see that your past investments have gone high in the price, and you can realize big money from if you liquidate them. So this is the high time for liquidating your investments this period, because after 29th March something bad may occur. So it was all for the Capricorn persons. Now I will move to the Aquarians. Just like Capricorns, Aquarian Lord is also Saturn. And if it is getting direct, nothing can be good than you. And the most important impact which will see you is improvement in your personality. Suddenly you found that you have become very ineffective. If you are meeting with someone, they are not getting impressed. If you want to crack the deal, a big deal, people are not buying your idea. So you are getting very frustrated. What is happening? No one is impressed with me. Why it is happening? But simultaneously, I can see a lot of stagnancy in your thoughts, nothing new coming. But after a lot of time, you will enjoy the stability and status quo in your life affairs. If your children wanted to go to some foreign places, this is the best period. And if they are in mentoring, teaching, guiding, coaching, this is the best period for your children. And one more thing I want to add here, if they wanted to earn some big money without making efforts like licensing, commission agent, or something like cracking the deal, this is the also best period for your children. and this is the good period for your father. If he wanted to create something, creative front will be open like a floodgate of money, opportunities, and everything. And he will also earn something big on real estate. If he wants to liquidate his properties in this period, you should not oppose the same. I can see good period for your mother. Good period for your mother. She will achieve whatever she couldn't achieve in her career in her whole life. This is the best period. And if your partner, if your partner wanted to enter into some big business partnership or come out of victorious in getting tenders, competitive examinations, this is the best period for your spouse. But this may also be possible that some court cases, some legal cases may crop up again, which were lying dormant since long time, and but simultaneously, if she or he wanted to secure a big loan, this is the best period for your spouse. So it was all for the Aquarians. Now I will move to the last zodiac sign, Pisces. Dear Pisces people, two very contrasting things is going to happen. First, your income, which was faltering again and again, sometime getting good money, sometime not so good money, it will be streamlined. But simultaneously, I can see a lot of good investments and good expenditure by you. Yes, you can say what is good expenditure? In some good cause. Suppose that you are going to invest a lot of money, but believe me, the investment in this period from 15 November to 29 March will be highly beneficial for you. It will give good returns, stable returns, and steady income in the coming times. So don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. And if you don't make expenditure, don't make investments, you may lose some big money. For the Pisces people, the worst thing I can see is the problem to their eyes, and problem to their liquid money. If you wanted to maintain some big liquid money, it you will you will see you will be highly disappointed. I already said that. So I said that ki, please invest. Don't maintain liquid money. Invest with a long-term objective, and you will thank me. You will thank me. Your children are going to get a lot of money, property without making any effort, and it may also be possible that some of it may be unethical or undeserving. And it may also be possible that you will bequeath them a lot of property or wealth, and they will be benefited. These things will simultaneously. Your loss will be the benefit of your children. Your father is going to construct some big property or buy some big property, and ultimately which will be yours. So obviously you should maintain good relationship with your father, and I can see some big journey, long journey by your mother. And if she is intending to go to some religious place or some spiritual orientation, this is you should not oppose, because it is going to benefit all the whole family. Ultimately, she will come with a very positive energy, and it will be beneficial for all the persons. Regarding your spouse, I can see his or her hobby, passion, orientation going to benefit a lot. She'll make a big name in some field if she or he uses her capabilities and hidden talents in a very planned way. Then you will see miracle within next year or within 1 or 2 years. This was the last sign of the zodiac, and at the end, may I request you people to like and subscribe our channel and share this video. Someone is waiting to be benefited, because all these predictions are as per ascendant, which last only for 2 hours in a day, approximately 2 hours, not for the 1 month like solar sign or 2 1/4 days like moon sign, lunar sign. So it was all. And if you want specific predictions about you, don't forget, don't hesitate to connect with us. My helpline is scrolling in the on this screen, so you may connect with us. I'm Achar Kalki Krishnan from AstroDevam.